Ho, all right. Welcome to the show tonight, Pro State Lawsuit Center. We provide you with the tools you need to handle your legal problems without an attorney. No necesitas un pinche abogado. No, yo pienso su abogado no quiere trabajo para ti. I'm in the thingy here, and they don't let you in here unless you got stuff. So welcome to this live stream, and let's just get right down to it. I take on these special projects every now and a time, Dan, in a situation, and let me take them. I am police, but I'm y'all getting it wrong. What I police? Huh? Think about it. All right, now I'm just close neighbors. I think we steal the damn police, though. Okay, so let's just get right down to it. Eminent domain. So, I went down the rabbit hole, and I thought I was going down the hole until I heard people speaking in Chinese. No offense against Chinese people or people who speak Chinese. I'm just saying, as a kid, they always tell you anyway. But we didn't have to do that. No, we didn't have to do that. So what it did was, I do a lot of stuff, but I never did eminent domain thing. Oh, wait, no, that's not what they called it. That's not what they called it. They called it a notice of condemnation. A notice of condemnation. Okay, so that's like, you can see it right there. The taking, that has shaded. The taking of property. Condemnation in their document is the taking of property under 40 U.S.C. Section 3114. Okay. 40 U.S.C. Section 3114. Okay, so we don't have to look it up because we already know that statutes and codes are non-valid laws. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. So they don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Those are the three elements that the federal Constitution mandates must be present for something to be considered a valid law. So revised statutes and codes, United States codes, those aren't valid laws. Okay? To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, you guys heard me tell you, how we stopped the state court process. We stopped the state court process several ways. One way that represents what we're talking about here is we filed federal case law in state court. We have federal case law, everything, and federal acts. The federal acts bring the criminal liability to the table. And everything that we file in state court. And state court can't respond to it because they can't respond to federal case law using statutes and codes. Okay, so they come to the table with condemnation and the declaration of taking under 40 USC, but we're talking the federal government. The federal government is the one that's doing this. I can read it. So we got the federal U.S. attorneys, Melissa L. Baker, bar number 4387122 from New York. Then underneath her name is Andrea C. Davicino, Andrea C. DONVECCHIO, and that person's bar number is 56438, and that person's from North Carolina. And it says here they're trial attorneys. for Land Acquisition Section, Environmental and Natural Resource Division, and then it's P.O. Box 7611, Ben Franklin Station, Washington, D.C. Boy, these people are all over the place. Huh. And then Jabrina C. Edwards, Jabrina C. Edwards, bar number 35711, LA. So I'm assuming that's Louisiana. Assistant U.S. Attorney from the United States Attorney's Office from the Western District of Louisiana, 300 Franklin Street, Suite 3201, Shreveport, Louisiana. Shriver. It says here the U.S. attorneys for the plaintiffs, and the plaintiff is the United States. The plaintiff is the United States. Okay, so it's just getting confusing. Okay, so I just want to, so which United States are you talking about? There's two United States. There's the United States of America, which are all of the states together, and then there's the United States. There's the United States Incorporation, which is federal government. And then, in my opinion, there's another one. It just dawned on me. There's another one. I think there's another one. The other one is the United States that's part of all of the states together, but it's the corporation part of that shit. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that smart. I have to get up early. What I do know is that the United States government can be an injured party when they're when they're trying, because they haven't taken it yet. When they're trying to take somebody else's property. Okay, so I looked up, on the federal government here, and the federal government's trying to take these people's property. Okay, so all right. That's not under condemnation. Okay, it's not under condemnation. Well, it kind of, sort of. We're not down to China yet. So, okay. So, what the hell is it? What's condemnation? Condemnation is the court process that they use for eminent domain. Eminent domain is the first name that they do when they're going to take your property. But they didn't put it here. They put condemnation. Melissa and Andrea and Jabrina, they all got it wrong, I think. I mean, y'all ask and come on the show. You U.S. attorneys, I'll send you a link. Oh, that'll be fun. Y'all ask to come on the show, and I'll let you talk and explain everything. Okay, we can have trial for y'all ass. Right now, we having trial for y'all ass right now anyway. So we having trial for all three of you guys. And so, well, there's more people because there's a Nathan Tash, the acquisition executive for the Federal Aviation Administration. I having trouble saying all these words and shit. These people, I'm getting scared just because they got long ass names on this shit. Okay, so I ain't scared in case y'all ready to, okay, you know what? I don't know. All I know is that eminent domain allows the federal government under the Fifth Amendment to seize people. I'm going to use the word acquire. like the acquisition dude. Okay, that's what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, and under the Fifth Amendment, there's strict limitations. And I'm just going to cut to the chase of all of the stuff. Okay, because the same limitation is the one that I saw at the end before we even started going down this hole. And the limitation is compensation. What is just compensation? Oh, I'm reading, they're saying, oh, just compensation is whatever the market value is. Well, is that what you're selling your house for? I'm just asking, are you going to sell your house for the market value? Well, if the market value is shit, oh, I mean, I'm just asking. Oh, okay, or any part of your land, or any of your stuff. I'm just asking. Would you sell your shit for market value? Well, hell. Who the hell is going to ask market value for this shit? And then they're going to put up with these people all up in the property, doing all this other shit, making them. No. In this case, the person that hired me was already doing a deal with these people. And then when the contract ran out, he really found out that they should have been paying him a whole lot more. So he got taken. So he had a new deal. And they didn't like it. They didn't like the new deal. And so they just told him, look, we're just going to take it. And we're going to give you less than we were giving you the first time. Or that's what they said. They're having a little hard time with that. Okay, so we got 3 United States right now. Hell, maybe there might be some more that I don't know about. What I do know is that they're not working for the United States, all of the states together collectively or whatever, because those states would be doing things in a judicial setting. And when the judge made a ruling, it would be done, and there would be a fact of finding and the conclusions of law that you would need to take, which is the reason why the judge ruled. And you take that over to no, we don't take shit no more. We just sue people right now when they throw your ass on the bus. That's how we do that. Okay, so I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how the United States government is the plaintiff or injured party. They're not operating under, in my opinion, from this paperwork, they're not operating under the Fifth Amendment. They're using the word condemnation. And, okay, so let's just pick at this. It says notice of condemnation. And then at the back half of it, it had an affidavit signed by Nathan Nash and some tiny ass little writing on there. Yeah, but I can see it. Mm-hmm. And the company they're trying to get the land for is a land investment company. They acquire land for investment, for investors to invest in. I'm not sure how they channel that down into, from where I'm sitting, the federal government is coming up in here flexing their muscles in these people's face. And this dude is taking care of their ass pretty good. Okay, because when he first jumped up in his face, he sold it to the property to LLC. And then they're telling him, oh, he can't represent himself or whatever. And so, he brought it back. So, none of that matters because they can't represent themselves either. And the dude added them to their own shit and the counterclaim as plaintiffs. All of them, the judge, the government. Oh, wait. So they can represent themselves in a case that they're a litigant in, but he can't represent his LLC that they're trying to, that he had to sell his property to keep them from stealing his shit. Yeah. That's not at. Okay, so I don't know. A notice of condemnation. When I get ready to do a foreclosure or maybe foreclose on these people's shit, I don't know. I wouldn't send them a notice. They send him a notice and then expect him. Okay, so you know what? We weren't served. People try that shit all the time. Nobody gives a crap. Because they're administrative. They don't give a shit if you were served or not. They don't give a crap if they want to take your shit with a notice. And they don't even have the actual petition. Or maybe this is their notice of petition. But it says condemnation. Why did it say condemnation? Oh, because they don't want people to realize that it's not connected to the Fifth Amendment, where the eminent domain allows you to start a condemnation process. Condemnation is the name of the court process for eminent domain. I mean, somebody can come and help me with this because I spent a little time on it so I can talk a little more shit, because I didn't have to go down very far down the hole when on the third line of the notice of condemnation, the declaration of taking is under 42 USC 3114. And the first person to tell me, okay, let me put it this way. The first person that emails me to my website, is 10:43 Central Standard Time. The first person that emails me to my website and lets me know what this 42 USC 3114 references, and if it even applies to. Okay, just go one. It's gonna tell me what it references, because that's it. The first person email me that is gonna get a free package off the website. Statutes and codes are not valid laws because they don't have enacting clauses, titles. Okay, my grandkids gonna yell at me for using the finger again. Or bodies. I figured, if it's getting hot in here, I can use the finger to fan myself. Yeah, I got protection in here though, so it's when I leave. But I ain't worried about it because everything's on video. Everybody knows who pissed off around here. The taking of land with a notice, and they're from federal government. They're federal U.S. attorneys. Okay, so I'm going to assume that they're taking it under the Fifth Amendment. Oh, wait, no, we can't assume that no more, because they're taking it under 40 USC 31 for okay, so that's out. We don't like to assume shit anyway, because we already know that eminent domain is done under the Fifth Amendment, and that condemnation is the name that they gave. I wonder why they did that. Why didn't they just leave it in eminent domain and call it both? Oh, we're unraveling some stuff over here. Oh. It's a good thing I got a badge. I got a badge. I got a badge. Well, that was my creepy low voice. Oh. Okay, so the federal government is going to take your shit using state statutes that are not valid laws because they don't have acting clauses, titles, or bodies. Huh. Could they just be doing this because everybody's scared of their ass? I don't know, I guess. I ain't scared of y'all ass. Y'all can haul me out tomorrow, and if I disappear, the website, everything on the website is gonna be dropped down to $50. Now I don't want nobody trying to come get me. And none of my people, come on now, work with me here. $50. And in case y'all assholes ain't figuring it out, my website on a server in another country. I'm not even sure which country, so y'all can pull my. Okay, y'all don't be messing with my fingernails. Okay, y'all better pull off my toenails. Oh, y'all better pull off my toenails because I ain't having no messing with my fingernails.